Boxing Profiles. I'm your host, Tony Prince. What's going on, guys? How y'all guys doing? Hey, guys, again, we are in the gym. We are live right now, live in the gym. So, we're here doing our podcast, and today we want to talk a little bit about what's been going on in the Olympics. There was two men that actually fought women, two biological men that claimed to be women that fought two women, and the women in those particular fights were getting very, very seriously injured. One of them had a broken nose, and the other one, she just basically she quit. She said she was getting hit too hard. Okay, but I mean, this is straight negligence. Boxing, the IOC is directly responsible for this because of the negligence behind it. You never should have a man in the ring with a woman. I don't care if he is a person that claims to be a woman. The best way to do this is to have your own league. Let them have their own league. That way they're comfortable, because they don't want to box the biological men. So why in the world would we let them box a biological woman? It doesn't make any sense. Let them have their own league, then they could box whoever they want to box. And saying that, okay, the bottom line to it is this: if they have their own league, there's not going to be any problems with it, okay? Currently, right now, there's going to be issues with this. It's just wrong, and it's sick, okay? My co-host, Mac, is right here. He's just coming up real quick. It's all good, okay? We actually have people currently right now in the gym. They're working and putting in the work. You know, we were doing our third class, and then we got to come on now to do the actual podcast, guys. So, also this weekend is an exciting weekend for boxing. We got Pitbull Cruz against El Rayo. That is going to be a good fight. Well, I'm really hoping it's a good fight. And the reason why I say that is, if El Rayo boxes Pitbull Cruz, I think El Rayo could win. However, Pitbull Cruz is relentless with his pressure. So we're going to see how El Rayo adjusts to Pitbull's relentless pressure. I heard Timothy Bradley say that he thinks Pitbull Cruz is basically kind of like unstoppable, or you want to use the word invincible. Nobody's invincible. Nobody's invincible. Even Superman himself, kryptonite was his weakness. So no one has found his weakness yet. Okay, Tank Davis beat him basically with one hand because he had broken his hand in there. Tank beat him. Okay, but I believe if Tank would have had both hands, Tank probably would have knocked him out. So I would love to see that rematch between Cruz and Tank. That'd be a great one to see. But this weekend, El Rayo and Pitbull Cruz. El Rayo's coming off of a great knockout. So he has that knockout power. He said he was been in training camp for 4 months, and he says when he's in camp like that, he's really focused, and he's able to do a lot of things. But we'll see what happens though. Saturday. Look like you got something to say there, Coach.
No, I'm just listening to what you're saying.
You just listen to what I'm saying? Okay. We also got Crawford and Madrimov. Okay. Look. I keep hearing it. Crawford's going to mop the floor with this guy. You know, Crawford is a great fighter. Crawford is pound for pound the #1 fighter. Well, it's a toss-up between him and Canelo. Okay? Some say Canelo's #1. Some say Crawford's #1. It's a toss-up. Okay? But the bottom line to it is Crawford is fighting. Crawford's not invincible. Okay? I was watching an interview with Crawford. Crawford said the hardest he's ever been hit was with the Cuban gentleman, Gamboa. He said he hit him the hardest, hit Crawford the hardest. This gentleman, Madrimov, is unorthodox. He can fight right-handed, left-handed. He's a switch hitter just like Crawford. He throws punches from weird angles, okay? I mean, very weird angles. So it should be an exciting fight. He's naturally bigger than Crawford. He's a natural 154 pounder, but he walks around at 175 pounds. So my question is, once he weighs in at the 154, is he going to hydrate back up, you know, with putting on a lot more of that weight? Because if he is, then that fight is going to be even better, because I mean, now Crawford really is going to have to use a lot of his strength to try to knock this guy out, okay? Because he, like I said, he's naturally walked around at 175, but he goes down to 154.
He rehydrates to 170.
Okay, so he rehydrates to 170. Okay, if Crawford comes in at 154 and this guy's at 170, there's going to be problems, okay? And I'm telling you, there's going to be problems, okay? And if anybody is thinking that Madrimov does not have a chance of beating Crawford, you got to think again. We said the same thing about Canelo when he fought Bivol, and Bivol mopped his ass up. So don't be fooled by these Eastern European fighters. Their style is full of defense, technical skills, movement. Yes, Crawford can do that too, but has Crawford fought anybody that could switch hit just like he can, okay? If Crawford gives people problems, don't you think the same person, that type of style is going to give him problems? Okay, I mean, let's be realistic here. If Crawford's style gives everybody problems, and you got a guy in front of him could do the same thing as Crawford, come on. Crawford's never faced anybody like that before, okay? And that's real, okay? So, with that being said, yes. Do I think Crawford's going to lose the fight? I think Crawford might go win the fight basically on a decision. Do I think he's going to stop Madrimov? I don't know. We have to see. He's stepped up to 154. We have to find out. Okay? Is he going to bring his power up? We don't know. Usually when we see fighters go up the next weight, what happens? They don't usually knock their first couple opponents out. They got to get their power up. Okay? David Benavidez went up to 175. He looked great, but he didn't knock the guy out. Okay, these guys are bigger, they're stronger, okay? They hit harder. So, but he wind up winning the decision. So, bottom line to it is there's adjustments that has to be made. Crawford didn't even take a tune-up fight. He jumped right to the top. So, we'll see what happens. I think it's interesting, and a lot of people want to see what happens.
But you're saying all that to still say you think Crawford is still
I still think Crawford's going to win the fight. Here's why I'm saying that. I think Crawford is going to win the fight on a decision. I don't think he's going to, it may be a split decision. Now, wouldn't that be funny if Madrimov won that fight? It would be funny because a lot of people are going to say, whoa, I didn't think that would happen. It can happen. Nobody thought that Bivol was going to beat Canelo, but it happened. It's not unlikely. Let's be realistic here. Crawford's not invincible. He is a good fighter. He's a great fighter. Okay, but Madrimov is a champion. Give him his props. Okay, Crawford was. He's got 40 professional fights. Huh?
You said give him his props.
Give him his props. Wait.
No, you said give him his props.
Wait.
We're gonna try to give him his props right now.
We'll give him his props.
Who has he beat? So we can give him his props.
You finish? You finish? You let me talk? Okay, now.
I just got your question.
Okay, here's what happens. They went two different roads. Crawford went the road of the professional, and he fought top. Let me finish. Hear me out. Crawford went the road of professional fights. He got most of his fights in the professional ranks. Madrimov went the amateur right.
You know that.
Okay, so the bottom line to it is Madrimov went that way, and the reason why he went that way, he explained it. He said that he went that way because it was the best way for him to fight the world-class amateur fighters, okay? Based on from where he's from. Now, everybody says that the Americans, we are the best boxers in the world. That's what everybody says. But when it comes down to it, the people from Uzbekistan, Russia, and all these other different Eastern Bloc countries are really showing that they have great skills also to deal with the American style of boxing. Okay, so again, we cannot count it out. Madrimov fought all of the world-class amateur fighters. Okay, they rely on defense, foot movement, technical skills is what they're relying on. In Western,
So you
we
say
rely
give him
on.
props off an amateur fight.
We
can't
no,
do that.
no. I'm not finished yet. I'm not finished. You have to give him his props off the amateur skills and off of what he's done so far in as a professional. He's only got 12 fights. He's 12 and 0. Okay, so he's 11 and 0, right?
10 and 0.
Oh, no, he's 11 and 0. He's 11 and 0.
10 and 0. One
Okay.
draw.
Okay. So we still got to give him his props, okay? Because all of his fights that he took all the tough fights. He didn't take any easy fights. So we got to give him his props. Madrimov, we got to give him his props. Just because a guy is not heard of doesn't mean he's not a good fighter. Okay, we got this misconception of saying, who is this dude? That doesn't mean that he's not a good fighter. Doesn't mean that he can't be a great fighter. Okay? The bottom line to it is, let's give him his props, okay? That's the name of the game. Give him his props. Let's see what happens on Saturday night. Let's see.
Then I can give him his props.
Oh my God.
We can give him his props after.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens on.
Can't do that now with a dude who went only 11 fights.
You know. Okay, so
Can't do that.
okay, so Coach Mack don't want to give him his props. Okay,
There's no props to give. The man ain't had no fights.
no, come on, man, give him his props, man. The man deserves it.
Okay. I'll put it to you like this. He the champ, right? They fighting for
They fighting for the WBA title.
If you want to give, who'd he beat for the title?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. We can't prop him up. Yeah. No, but in all seriousness.
In all seriousness.
I get what he's saying. You know,
Yeah.
he has. You can't overlook or disregard his accolades. The man was one of the most accomplished amateurs coming out of that region in recent memory, if not in history. All the guys over in that region, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, over in that Russian area, they all seem to have the same protocol. They all seem to,
they're disciplined. They're real disciplined. They're disciplined.
It's just the discipline, and their work regimen is just it's exceptional. They give our guys over here issues.
They give us hell, dude. They give us hell.
They give us issues.
Period.
It's not like they can't be beaten. It's just that guy has to, of course, if he beats Crawford, does the unthinkable. I mean, he'll become an instant star overnight, and all we'll be hearing about is Madrimov.
Well, Eddie Hearn is already Eddie Hearn is already in his face, in Crawford's face about it.
He'll be the next.
He's going to lose. He's going to be lose. He said Crawford's going to lose. Eddie Hearn's on that ass. I mean, I'm telling you straight forward. Look, the bottom line to it is this. Look, if you watch Lomachenko, okay? Lomachenko, Triple G, one of the guys that I really, really like, the Crusher. When Kovalev, when he was boxing and he was doing his thing, the Crusher, I really love Sergey. Sergey is a really, really good fighter, and I really love watching him. You know what I mean? Yeah, he fell off. So what? All fighters at some point they start to fall off. But Sergey Kovalev, I really like what he did in the ring. I like what the Russian fighters do. And I'm telling you guys right now, I'm gonna say it again. Y'all better learn that pendulum step. It gives the American fighters hell. That movement gives us hell because we are all flat-footed, okay? We used to be the ones on our toes. Now they're on their toes, and you see who's starting to dominate. I'm telling you, if this happens, it's a big if. If he beats Crawford, watch out. That means, oh man, we got other fights on there. We got David Morrell.
We got David Morrell fighting Kalajdzic.
Yep, David Morrell fighting Kalajdzic. Another good fight.
That's for the vacant WBA light heavyweight title.
Light heavyweight title.
They're billing it is a six fight card. It's really 7, they said. So 3 of them are championship fights. You got the Morrell fight. You got the Isak Cruz fight. Excuse me, Isak. Like I sock you in the face. Isak Cruz. That's a title fight, and of course the Madrimov and Crawford fight is a title fight. But then you have Andy Cruz versus Antonio Moran, and that's for IBF International. Kind of like a title before the title. What do they call those? The NEBF and the USBA title. Kind of like an intercontinental type of title thing. Also got Steve Nelson versus Marcos Velasquez Rodriguez. Y'all got to excuse me, man. I ain't got my glasses on, and it's hard for me to see. Mold now. So we got Jared Anderson versus Martin Bacoli. Hey, you know, a lot of people think Bacoli's going to win, man. Closer to the fight, you know, a lot of people is really picking Bacoli to win. That's a big guy, big, agile, strong heavyweight, and they're wondering if Davey's got the tools to beat him. Let me see. Let me get back on over here real quick. Jeepers Creepers, what's happening, brother? Thanks for.
Oh, he said Jeepers Creepers. What's up, Jeepers Creepers? How you doing, bro?
Who's winning the fight between you two? Oh man, who fight between me? I got my money on bro on the left. Who's on the left?
He did not ask that. He didn't ask that.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win.
Wait. He said who would win between us two?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Why you trying to put us against each other? You know what I'm saying? But I can say this. I want you. Come on, Balboa. Let's go, Balboa. Come on.
Hey, no, actually, real talk about me and Jay was just figuring it out. So next year it'll be 25. So next year it'll be about 30 years since me and this guy used to be smart. I used to be his sparring partner for when he was fighting and getting ready. When I was just a young whippersnapper.
Yeah. We sparred before, you know.
We spar all the time.
Yeah, we spar all the time, you know. If you're looking at me right now, I'm 62. I'm about to be 63. And let me tell y'all something. Come on down. Come on down to the gym. If you think that I still ain't, if I ain't got it no more, come on down. That's what I tell y'all do. Come on down and, you know, and experience it for yourself. You tell me if I got it. And I don't care who you are. I don't care what you're supposed to be. Don't care nothing about your titles. I don't care nothing about that. Okay? All right? Because I'm going to tell y'all something. I fought the toughest fighter in the world. And you want to know who that was? You want to know who that is? That was myself. When I had cancer. And let me tell y'all something. I don't care who you are. None of you guys is going to put up a challenge like cancer did for me. Okay? So I'm telling you, I will beat you. I don't care what it takes, but I will beat you. Period. And I'm here, still here, when I had cancer. And that's going about 15, 16 years ago. Okay? I'm telling you, right now, doesn't matter who you are, how many titles you got, what you're supposed to be, I will beat you. I beat cancer, and I will beat you. Just like that. And I'm dead serious. And I'm 62 years old. And if you don't think so, come on down here to the gym, put your gear on, and get in the ring with me. And I'll show you better than I can tell you. And that's real. All right, back to the show.
I'll show you better than I can tell you.
All right. So, David Morrell is fighting who? Kalajnik. Another good fight. Okay, David Morrell is a bad dude. Man, I mean, he's a bad dude. He's been calling out Benavidez too. So, you don't know why.
No, I said for a while.
Yeah, for a while he's been calling them out. Hey, y'all get back to work. Come on, Maxo. Come on now. Y'all get back to work.
This man got his gloves off.
Yeah.
He ready to go home. Put your gloves back on.
Yeah. Like I said, folks, we in the gym. People training right now. Yep. That's why I got up and went over there, making sure they do things right. Okay? All right.
We got Andy Ruiz fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Gerald Big Baby Miller.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy, though, man, because, you know, it's just a misconception. I just figured that Miller had more losses than that, but the guy only has one loss, and that was recently in his last fight to Daniel Dubois.
Yeah.
His little slip up and hiccup in the road came from when he had his that drug test, which allowed Andy Ruiz to go ahead and fight Anthony Joshua, because that's how he got that fight. Originally, it was Gerald Miller supposed to fight Anthony Joshua. Gerald Miller tested positive, and then Andy Ruiz got the fight, and then changed history as we know it. So, you know, that was Miller's fault. I mean, he hadn't even lost at that point, but you know, everybody just kind of labeled him as a loser because you you can't in this day and age, man. I know everybody's doing it, and they kind of own it, and that's the little trendy thing to do. Ashwagandha, and EPO, and blood doping.
Talking about little Ryan Garcia there, huh?
All this stuff you put in your body, man, it's silly. Okay, we got, let's see who else we got. All right, we got Andy Cruz versus Antonio Moran. Now, Andy Cruz, Cuban prospect prodigy. This guy only got 3 fights. He's going into his 4th fight. He's already fighting Antonio Moran. I told you Antonio Moran was the guy who was on the wrong end of the KO of the year a couple years back versus Devin Haney. He absorbed a right cross that nearly locked his head clean off. No exaggeration. But yeah, I mean, and then just touch on another note. I didn't realize it, but I was watching some of the tube earlier, and Floyd Mayweather is having another exhibition against Gotti the third. No, it's all good, man. I didn't even hear you, dog. On the 24th, I believe, August 24th. So that's Mayweather versus John Gotti the third. Once again, in a rematch on the 24th of this month. That'll be pretty good, man. I still enjoy watching Mayweather. Still a fan. Still happy for what he's doing, man. Hey, man, brother, get paid. Get paid just like he used to for doing these exhibition fights, man. If not more, shoot. Get your money, man. And hopefully we can get an exhibition with you and maybe Manny again, maybe down the line, or shoot, I don't know. Exhibition with any of these guys. I heard you were about to do one with he was about to do one with Victor Ortiz, try to make that little fiasco right or whatever. But I guess they changed their mind at the last minute. Ortiz was actually signed up. They went through with it. He was on deck to fight him, but I guess they went with John Gotti third again. So yeah, look for that coming up later on in the month. And stay tuned this weekend for an exciting. A lot of people are calling this the best card and blah 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 blah. A lot of people are getting miffed at people saying that, but hey, either way, it's one hell of a card. Yeah, the card is stacked.
Absolutely.
Like I said, you got 7 main bouts, and 3 of them are championship fights. You can't get wrong with that.
Yeah. Now let's do a little survey right here. Look, who do you think is throwing the better cards, Top Rank or DAZN? Because they both been doing some really good cards. Who do you think's doing better?
I'd have to go about even. I'd say that the zone and those guys are being a bit more creative with doing a 5-on-5 and just getting a lot of names you wouldn't normally hear about, back in the mix, But I probably got my eye more on attention on DAZN because the overseas thing they're doing with Turkey Al-Sheikh, and then you got the stuff they're doing with Frank Warren and stuff. So they got their hands on a lot of different things. As far as Top Rank, they just do good stuff in general. So both of them.
I would say the same thing. I agree with you 100% on that. What's up? I know. I would agree 100% saying it's about even. I just love pure boxing. Period. I love to see great fights. As you guys know, I'm from the golden era where guys we fought. They weren't scared to fight. All these tough fights wasn't good for your health, but they did it anyway. Okay, and you have some of the great stars like your Sugar Ray Leonards, Wilfred Benitez, the 5th king that nobody talks about. There's not 4 kings, there's 5 kings. Okay, Benitez fought 3 of the 4 that everyone talks about. He fought Hearns, he fought Leonard, and he beat Duran. So Wilfred Benitez is the 5th king, and he is still youngest champion, age 17. Okay, was a world champion at age 17. That's how good he was. Okay, but nobody talks about him. All right. Well, again, this card is another great card of boxing. I just love boxing, man, and it is what it is. Okay, so I don't really have anything else to say, but
No, man, it's all good.
except August 31st, here at the Georgie Duke Center, we'll be having fight night at the Duke. Hey, if you guys are in the area of Vacaville, California, come on out and check out the fights. 15 plus bouts, okay? And I'll let you guys know as soon as the tickets be going on sale. It'll be coming up pretty soon because we just turned, it's just today's what, August 1st? So, hey, it'll be happening real soon. The month goes by real fast. Okay, just want to let you guys know what's going on. All right. So,
Hey, NTV, thanks for tuning in. Benitez. Yep.
yep. All right,
One
that's
of my
it.
favorite boxers
NTV.
in there.
What up, NTV? Huh? Yep. Yep. Wilfred Benitez. Hey, a lot of young fighters. Go back, look at Wilfred Benitez's foot movement, how he used defense, bobbing, weaving, slipping, counterpunching. Go back, check him out. Even when you got him in the corner, go back, check it out, guys. Check out some of these old school fighters. You will love what they're doing.
Yep. Okay. Well, yep. That sounds good.
Sounds good. All right, you guys tune in Monday, 8:30. We're going to be back. We're going to be talking about a recap of the fights this weekend. And believe me and him, we probably going to butt heads on Crawford, Madrimov. We're going to see what happens. Man, if Madrimov win,
I got nothing to say. Come up here with a
hey,
zipper on this.
I'm going to be like, yeah, boy. Hey, but
that's
then
not
again, if Crawford win, I might be a little shy.
You gonna be off the screen.
I'll be off to the screen like this.
No, it's all good, man.
Yeah,
Like you say,
it's all good.
We never know until,
Yeah.
until the deal is done.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all I got. All right. So,
Hey, Jeepers Creepers and NTB, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Hopefully we see you guys again next time.
yeah. Or NTV, Jeepers Creepers. Hey, wait. If I say Jeepers Creepers, would you appear?
Yeah.
3 times? All right. Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. And everybody else that's watching this podcast, I know y'all ghosted us, but it's all good. It's all good. Hey, y'all subscribe to the channel. Hey,
Click,
like, share, do all that for us, man. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we trying to build something here, and trust me, we got a lot of great things in store for you. All right, now. All right. Hey, big shout out. Big shout out to Tammy Prince. I love you, babe. Yep, that's it. If my mother-in-law's looking at this, hey, this weekend, Mom, get you to come on over and watch the fights with me. Yeah. Yeah, my mother-in-law comes over all the time with the fights. She's a big fight fan. Hey, nothing like that, man. Oh, we got somebody else come on in. What'd you say? I saw something pop up.
Baby Henry said, "What's up, Coach?"
Yeah, what's up, baby Hindu? What's up? How you doing?
That's Cam. What's up, Cam?
Oh, this Cam? What's up? Yeah.
Cam, that's your Cam.
Yeah, what's up, Cam? How you doing, brother? Everything going good? Hey, I heard you was in school. Get that education, nothing wrong with it. Keep throwing them hands. All right? Well, that's all I got. Remember something. Keep punching. Don't get punched, Trump.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Me and Coach on Monday gonna be like this.
You ain't gonna be here because you gonna be off the screen because Crawford gonna win. You ain't gonna want to show.
Oh, come on, man, really?
Yeah.
You think I ain't gonna?
All that mess you been talking, Crawford gonna win. He ain't gonna be nowhere to be seen on Monday. Watch. This is my podcast.
Yeah. See, he said he gonna take over the podcast if Crawford win. I ain't gonna be here.
Now watch Crawford lose.
Hey,
Shock the world. Crawford got no
That's
stopped
it.
in the 7th round.
that's it. I shocked the world. I shook up the world. That's
Highly
it.
unlikely, but
Hey.
stranger things have happened.
That's it.
Hey, no, seriously, you guys, please do click the like, share, subscribe.
Yeah.
And it really helps us out. It helps out the channel.
Yeah.
And helps out the algorithm. So yeah, We out of here, man.
All right,
See
we
you
out.
guys on Monday.
Monday.
Stay tuned in.
All right. Peace.
That was a good show. Hey, that was good. That was